Hey guys, my name's Hunter with Archery World and I'm here at our Vancouver location. We just got the new 2025 Mathews bows and accessories in. I'm gonna unbox them, shoot them, and let you know my thoughts. So we have a total of 4 new 2025 Mathews. We have the Lift X in a 29.5 and 33 configuration. We also have a long draw, which is the Lift XD, and a short draw, which is the Lift RS. So Mathews has some of the best accessories on the market right now. I think they have a very streamlined system. You can go fully integrated with bridge lock sight, their new grip system. They have an integrated rest option for QADs, integrated stabilizers, kickstands, super low profile quivers. So not only does that save you overall weight of your bow, but it also balances out really well. So I do like their system and how tight they can make your bow configuration. So Mathews has a brand new grip system. It's called the Bond grip system. They have 4 different grips, 3 different oversert grips, and then their redesigned side plates. With the Bond grip system, they have their standard engage, which is a 14-degree grip angle. They have their contour, which is a 14-degree grip angle, but with kind of more curvature to it to help reduce torque. And then they have their taper, which is a 17-degree grip angle. For me personally, I would probably try the taper first just because I like a little bit higher angle, but I'm excited to try them. Just finished setting up this Lift X 29.5, fully equipped with the integrated Mathews accessories. We have the Low Pro detachable quiver. We have the SES, the Silent Connect system. We have the Mathews edition of the QAD MX2, the 10-inch bridge lock stabilizer, the Engage Exo limbs, and brand new to this year, the UltraView Mathews edition slider. So the Mathews Lift X 29.5 has a brace height of 6 inches, and an IBO speed rating up to 348 feet per second, axle to axle length of 29.5 inches, draw lengths from 24.5 to 30 inches with a physical weight of 3.99 pounds. The Lift X 33 has a brace height of 6.5 inches, and an IBO speed rating up to 343 feet per second, axle to axle length of 33 inches, from draw lengths ranging from 26 to 31.5 inches with a physical weight of 4.26 pounds. The Lift RS has a brace height of 5.5 inches, and an IBO speed rating up to 353 feet per second or 343 feet per second at 29 inches, and an axle to axle length of 27.75 inches. Draw weight up to 80 pounds with standard limbs, and draw weight up to 60 pounds with lightweight limbs. Draw length ranging from 23.5 inches to 29 inches, and a physical weight rating of 3.92 pounds. The Lift XD has a brace height of 6.75 inches, and an IBO speed rating up to 363 feet per second, axle to axle rating of 33 inches, draw length from 32 to 33.5 inches, with a physical weight of 4.31 pounds. One of the key features of these 2025 Mathews bows, they have an all-new grip system. They give you a few different options with different tapers, different wrist angles, so you can find what feels best for you as the shooter. I'm really excited to try these out because I haven't been a fan of the Mathews grips in the past, but these are very intriguing to me.
So the most prominent new feature on the brand new 2025 lineup of Lift X series bows is their brand new limb tuning technology system. So this system is designed to replace the top hat system that they've been running for a few years now. So getting rid of the need to put your bow into a press and swap out different size spacers and shift your cam around in between the two limbs to get it in the perfect position for your tune. That's now a thing of the past. There are no more top hats needed. It can all be tuned using this system without a bow press, on the fly, out in the field. So this is putting all that accessibility back into the hands of the shooter without needing to rely on having a bow press or needing access to a local pro shop. You can do it all on the fly yourself, which is incredible. So basically the way this system works is on both the top and the bottom, your cam is slaved off to one side. In this case, as a right-handed bow, your cam is slaved onto the left limb. And that right limb is going to be able to shift in and out, so you can change the width of the limb channel, which is essentially going to increase or decrease the load of the limbs, causing some cam lean, which in turn is going to tune the bow. You can see here in this little window that you have several hash marks, and these hash marks are essentially a one top hat size. So you can see how much room you have there to shift that in and out and change the limb deflections to get the tune that you need as the shooter of the bow. So no longer is there an issue to where, you change out your top hats and you realize, you need a size that's in between the two. That is easily attainable now with this system. You can micro tune it as small or as much as you need to get your tune just right for you. So as a small demonstration of how this works here, you can see we're going to remove the lock screw, which basically puts the bow into tune mode. You can still shoot without the lock screw in as much as you want. You don't have to worry about it slipping out. It's designed to where you're going to remove that lock screw, take as many shots as you need and make your adjustments, and then install that lock screw back in place. So after you remove the lock screw, an easy way to remember which way you need to shift it is to just follow the tear. So if you're getting a tail right tear, we need to shift it to the right. If we're getting a tail left tear, we need to shift it to the left, and it's as easy as that. We'll go into detail a little bit later on what you're going to need to do to get your paper tune right with this system, but for now, let's get these bows set up and shoot them a little bit and see how they feel.
Got the Lift X 29.5 here, fully set up with the new Mathews accessories. I'm gonna take a couple shots. It's the same cam as last year, so the draw cycle didn't really change. Just like any Mathews, it is a very, very dead in the hand bow, very well balanced with everything set up. Super quiet, no vibration at all. I definitely like it better than last year's. All right, gonna try this Lift X 33 now. It's definitely a little smoother than the 29.5. Still, with nothing on it, it's that typical Mathews feel. They've always impressed me with how dead in the hand they are. Very little to no vibration, even just bare bow. This is the Lift RS. First thing that really impresses me about this is how light the bow is. It is even lighter than the 29.5. It's a little shorter, but this is for the short draws. They have two different limb configurations. This one is the lighter set. It's at 25.5 inches. It's got a really short brace height, but it's still just feels like the rest of them, honestly. You aren't losing any performance out of it at all. This might be one I'd consider at my drawing. This is the Lift XD. This is their long draw bow. It is a super big cam on there. This one's currently at 32 inches, which is the shortest configuration. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's gonna feel a little different for me with it being so long, but this is gonna be a great bow for all you guys out there with long draws. Now we're gonna do some speed tests. Got both these Lift X's, both the 29.5 and 33, both set to 70 pounds and 29 inches. We're first gonna shoot it with a 375 grain arrow, and then next with a 435 grain arrow to get some realistic speeds. To lift 29.5 with the 375 grain arrow. .321.8. .300.4. Got the Lift X 33. I'm gonna shoot it with the light arrow first. .314.9. .295.2. We got the Lift XD. This one is in 32 inches and 70 pounds with a 475 grain arrow. .298.4. This is the Lift RS at 25 inches and 52 pounds with a 375 grain arrow. .252.7. All right, so now we're gonna take a couple shots to show you how to use this limb shift technology, the limb tuning system without the need of a bow press. So first we will shoot it through paper, see what tear we get, and then I'll show you how to adjust it. So we see we got a tail right tear and tail high. So first we're gonna adjust that up and down tear by moving the rest up a little bit, and then we will show you how to adjust that to the right. So first we're going to take out the lock screw on the top and bottom here. And something to note is once you take out this lock screw, you can shoot with this lock screw out. It's not going to damage the bow or be unsafe to shoot. It is designed to do this. So you are able to kind of tune as you need. After we take the lock screw out, we have a right tear, so we are going to need to move this to the right, and there are arrow indicators here on which way to turn it. There are also dashed lines here. Each dashed line represents a top hat from their old system. One full rotation is one top hat, and a half rotation is going to be half a top hat, so you can really micro adjust these bows. We're first just going to match this up on top and bottom here and see what we need to do. So I moved it one top hat dash line away. As we can see, it was a little too far, so I'm going to split the difference with that, just micro tuning it, and we should get a perfect bowl hole. So after just a couple minutes and some adjustments, we were able to get a good bullet hole here. So that just kind of shows how easy that new limb shift technology is on tuning it without a bow press. You can do it in the field, in your garage, kind of anywhere. It's a really sleek system there. One of the cool new features of this year's Mathews launch is they have a brand new sight that they partnered with UltraView with. This sight is very sleek. It's different than the original UV slider. It is bridge lock only right now. It is Mathews branded. The dial is extremely smooth, kind of just sliding up and down. They have multiple different pin configurations. This one is currently a 5-pin. They all will have an integrated rechargeable sight light. The fibers are wrapped around in the front here to provide really bright pins. Very cool features as far as micro adjust for windage. It's extremely positive click. I really like that. And the overall sight is really light. It's going to be an awesome setup with your new Mathews bow. Mathews is also continuing their partnership with QAD. They were the first ones to actually have the integrated rest, so they're continuing that with the MX2 here. Everything is aluminum, everything is micro tunable. It's a very sleek rest. It's the one I personally use. Wrapping up with the new 2025 Mathews, they have two new colors. They have Kuyu Verde here, and also Shale. The Shale is like a dark gray. It's a pretty sleek color. As far as shooting them, I liked all of them. My favorite would have to be this Lift X 29.5 or that Lift RS. I personally like a shorter bow, and that Lift RS, they have the limb option all the way up to 80, and it fits my draw length. That would be a bow I'd be interested in shooting. Just a super short axle, lightweight run and gun bow. So it'd be a toss up between those two for me. Other than that, we have them in stock now at Archery World. So go into your local dealer and try them out today. Thanks for watching.